Mm, that is that's a sunrise. Good morning, Ghostface. Good morning. Good morning, Floyd. Still asleep like usual. Motherfucker, I swear to God. I should probably go make myself something to eat real quick. What? Fuck. Is he sleeping? What the fuck? Why is Necro sleeping in my house? Why the fuck is Necro sleeping in my house? What the fuck? What the shit? What? Why the fuck are you sleeping in my house? What?
Because there's a bed. Eva said these are free, so I've been using them because you can't exactly sleep in Nocturne, so...
Uh-huh.
What are you doing? What are you doing here?
I live here.
Right. Okay, well, I'll be leaving then.
Wait. Hold on.
What?
We need to discuss the whole
We have nothing to talk about. Look, I don't really want to talk to you after what happened, so...
I understand that. But we're trying to run the city together. The least we can try to do is make some sort of agreement or try to at least tolerate each other.
Well, it's kind of hard to try and tolerate you when you fucking stab me like 3 times, you know? I don't exactly appreciate it.
I understand that. And I know you're not exactly going to believe me when I say this, but I truthfully had no control over anything I was doing. None.
No, that was pretty obvious by the way you were like walking around mindlessly, jumped off the side of the world, but still, it's not okay.
And I 100% agree with you on that. It wasn't okay and my actions were wrong.
Okay. Great. Are we done now?
Can I at least explain to you why that whole thing happened? Or why I think that all happened? Maybe give you a better understanding of what was going through my head and all that at the time?
Fine. I have time.
Okay. Basically, and by no means am I trying to excuse my actions, but recently I have regained some memories that were not good. To put it simply, I remembered watching the entire race of my people die in a war.
Yeah, you were calling yourself captain, I think. You were standing on the ship. You were quite protective of that thing.
That ship was the same one that I operated in the war, and captain was my title in the military. It was the highest rank, other than the Void Elder himself, who wasn't the greatest person. But getting back all those memories at once, I believe it put me well, let's just say an extremist fight or flight state of mind. And the only thing that I remember isn't memories, but how I felt. And Ket said that you, like, made physical contact with me before I started going at you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember, I assume this was in that moment, feeling something touch me and immediately switched into, I need to defend my life or else all of my people will die. It was as if I was still living in the war. It was basically an extreme PTSD attack that I was going through. And so when you touched me, and I'm not saying that was your fault, curiosity gets everyone in a whole heap of trouble. But when I felt you touch me, I didn't realize it was you. I was so engulfed in that PTSD fueled moment that I thought I was being attacked by an enemy, and so I promptly went to defend myself without realizing that it was just you.
Yeah, I
And I'm
probably
sorry.
should have. Yeah, I myself probably shouldn't have done that. You looked pretty distressed, and I was honestly just a little bit worried. But there was probably a better way to go about that than to slap someone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we both kind of got a strange reaction to that.
Yeah.
Speaking of the whole memory thing, it
Mm-hmm.
seems that you kind of have a sort of similar reaction to how I responded when I got my memories, although just a little bit less violent. But no, I don't remember, but I felt. I remember how I feel. That's about it.
Right. Yeah.
It's all kind
For
of
me, it was I
jumbled.
regained the actual memories, and it wasn't until later on that I really felt them, if that makes any sense.
Hmm.
And it was a lot to feel. I I stayed on that ship for several days because I was scared of hurting anyone else. Of course, I got a talking to about that from my mom, but
Yeah, I hope so.
yeah, I want you to know that I still feel so horrible for attacking you like that. And if I could go back in time to stop it, I would.
It's it's fine. I'm just having a bit of trouble recovering, but um,
I
I'll be
mean,
fine soon enough.
I have healing magic, so I could probably do something about it
Mm,
if you feel comfortable with that. If not, I completely understand.
no, not really. I'm
Okay.
trying my best to understand, but my brain still it's a little bit scrambled from being told the things I was told as well as being attacked. Yeah. I just
Right.
prefer not.
That's understandable. Well, can we at least work together as city leaders? Because I just want to save people. I just want to make sure that the council doesn't hurt anyone else. I don't care about my reputation or if I'm seen as this cold-blooded killer or anything like that. I don't care about that. I care about helping people. I care about making sure that everyone's safe and that the council doesn't pull anything. That's where my concerns lay.
Yeah, I'm not fond of the council either. I'm glad you have such an affinity to helping people, as do I. Yeah, it's I like you. I was quite worried about you when we found you there.
Mm-hmm. At the
Especially since
Shadow
I'm running a
Forest,
whole
right?
city with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Shadow
But
Forest is you know the Shadow Walkers that roam around there?
yeah.
For better or for worse, well, no. To put it simply, those are the soulless corpses of my people, walking
Yeah.
around with nothing but pure murderous intent.
I think I remember you saying that before. I think it was it was
First
after
time,
the explosion in Cosmos and you came over to Nocturne and we showed you around.
yeah,
We
that
stumbled upon
was.
the forest and you did
I
not like
freaked
that at
out.
all.
Yep, that's. Yeah.
Hmm.
And recently, they've gone out of their way to attack me, too, which. That isn't normal.
Yeah, so this is slightly concerning.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm glad you talked me into having this conversation
Yeah.
because I don't like holding grudges and it's a lot easier to work together with someone when you aren't worried about being stabbed. Next time I'll be sure to be careful.
Yeah.
Maybe not
And
someone
from
who
now
is
on, I will make sure I have my whole memory bullshit under control.
ugh,
It was
mine will
just.
never be under control, I don't think, but
Well,
it's okay.
I can certainly try.
Yeah. The person I got grudges against is already dead, so it's okay.
Right.
Or I hope they're dead. Who knows?
Can I take a wild guess?
Yeah.
Is it a crispy orange tangerine?
Ah, you're right on the money.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone
You all have
likes
that
them at
like
this point. It's.
no. You all got that like so many people here just have like fruit theme. That you got fucking tangerine, you got a little grape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
other?
Yeah, and then we got the council who are fucking blueberries. I don't know where that came from. I have no idea where that came from. I am. Wow.
Blueberries.
I don't know where that came. I think a memory just slipped out of there for a second. Wow.
A
Okay.
memory of calling the council blueberries.
I mean they use skulk, so it kind of fits.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of the council, I do
Yeah.
have some
What's up?
intel that I do want to share with you since you're kind
Oh.
of the
Oh.
owl delivery boy, right?
Yes, yes, I am.
Okay. I do have some intel on it. Now this is not confirmed information, but it's just a theory, right? I do not remember who our opponents were during the war, but I have a damn good guess that it was the council. And it was due to how we were defeated. Normally, as you can see on my shoulder, we have the Voidals to basically bring us back whenever we die. Radio brought up a good point. How are the Voidwalkers almost extinct? How am I the only Voidwalker left if they have the Voidals? Well, part of the war was that the Voidals had the literal magical, and life energy sucked out of them by force.
Oh.
And I got talking to Fenris, one of Nex's friends? I don't know. I don't know what their whole bond thing is. But they confirmed to me that Skulk has that ability.
Oh.
And the council uses Skulk, so do you see where I'm connecting the dots here?
Yeah.
If that's the case, we really cannot go underestimating these guys.
No. How long has this council been alive?
The
Jesus.
war was thousands upon thousands of years ago, so
Oh dear.
quite a while. For all I know,
Well,
they could
isn't
have
this
been
fun?
they could have been around a lot longer. Who knows? I
Yep.
still don't remember if it was truly them or not, or their reasons why, but if I'm right about this, we have a whole different problem on our hands than we originally thought. So I would definitely appreciate it if you could spread that around, that we know that. Not to like the public, of course, but mainly to Radio and Aloha. Because I feel like as the other city leaders, they kind of deserve to know.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
um another thing, actually, there's another variant of Skulk. It's
Another variant
red.
of Skulk.
It's red instead of blue, which makes me think it's of Nether origin, but I can't be exactly sure. I personally haven't stumbled across it out in the wild, but Fenris had both variants very much locked up to try and figure out how to get rid of it.
Yeah, we can definitely look into that. That sounds like a lot of trouble.
Well, I've noticed throughout my time here that the Skulk really does not like me. Like, the Skulk will summon wardens a lot more often when I'm around versus when I'm not. Like, it really does not like me. Which only drives my theory that the council were our opponents during the war even further.
Yeah, that's the logical assumption.
So yeah, just whenever you can, let Radio and Aloha know that information, and I'll get around to building the overworld district here soon, if you ever want to help out, I guess. But
Oh yeah,
while I'm
I'm
not
willing to help
doing,
out. I gotta start working on the the end district soon.
yeah, we gotta
I've been
start
in and out of
constructing them.
consciousness.
Yeah, we gotta start constructing that.
Yep, we've got a lot of work ahead of us.
Yeah, tell me about
Us
it.
dealing with all of this weird
Memory stuff.
personal memories and personal shit. Ugh,
Yeah.
what an odd time we're in.
I think the whole memories thing with everyone is really happening mainly because the realms colliding. Because
Oh, definitely.
I have this cool little thing where I can quite literally sense magical energy, and
Oh,
well, let's just say different types of magic from different realms are kind of just invading each other, if that makes any sense. Like the realms
yeah.
being open up to each other like this, it's pretty much causing, like, I don't want to say a complete restructure, but pretty much an entire restructure of magic as a whole. It's almost as if the realms have been disconnected from each other for quite some time.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I came to Cosmos for the first time. I don't even remember ever being in the overworld before, but it is such a familiar feeling. It was so weird. Now I kind of know why, but
Were you,
you know.
because I was actually talking to Fenris a little bit when me and them were hanging out, and I asked them if it's possible, because we were exploring old Cosmos and stuff, and I asked if it was possible for someone who originated from the overworld to have been sucked into a different dimension back after the original cities exploded, and they said that it was definitely possible. So by that logic, you very well could have been native to the overworld and got sucked into the end.
Who knows? I don't know all that much.
Right.
Yeah, nothing. Mm-mm.
Yeah. I think one of our priorities right now as city leaders should be trying to figure out a way of kind of softening memory regaining. Because we all see how I reacted to getting memories of a full-scale war. You're obviously not in the best emotional shape because of what you remember. Like, we need to figure out a way on how to kind of soften the blow a little bit so that way things don't go out of hand.
Mhm.
Which
Yep,
Radio's a
memories are-
scientist. I mean, if anyone could figure it out, they probably can.
Yeah, I could definitely go look for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to anyway to deliver that info.
Yeah, and also find Aloha. I don't exactly remember where to find Aloha. I met him once.
Right.
It was a weird experience. It is a weird ass guy, but
The dude
he's pretty fit
is,
for the job.
yeah, I will let you know, and you can pass this on to Radio. Aloha's involved with a fucking time god somehow. So,
Of course. What did I fucking expect? No
yeah.
one's normal here.
Why do you think he's able to stop time and shit? Yeah, it's, my god.
Because he's a clock? I don't know.
Clocks can't do that.
I mean, if you were to stop the hands and turn them the other way, then a little bit. I don't think that's how it works, though.
No, it's
Is it-
not. Not at
no.
all.
Okay,
No, he quite physically stops the concept of time and rewinds it and fast forwards it and all this shit. He is quite
Oh,
he when I say he's involved with the fucking time god, like, yeah, he's involved with Kronos, the god of time. It's something else.
oh dear. Okay, fun.
Yeah. Plus,
We have a mad scientist, a grape, and a fucking guy associated with a time god as city leaders. How interesting.
Aloha isn't the only one who's involved with gods.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you need to tell me?
I haven't told Eva this one yet. And I'll tell her eventually, but
Okay.
keep it a secret for right now.
Okay.
I believe I've told you about how I have both my own memories and the memories of a past life.
Yep.
That past life was Sol, the god of the sun.
Of course.
Yeah. It's something.
This seems like a fairly natural occurrence around here.
Yeah. Reincarnation curse is lovely. Yep. Soul was cursed to
love it.
reincarnate for eternity, and here I am.
Tell that little sun god to stop making the sun so fucking bright it hurts to look at.
It's not. I can't exactly talk to him because he's dead. It's like his you know how energy can't be created or destroyed, right? Like, you know that
Yeah,
concept? You hang out with Radio, I'm sure you do.
Hang out with fucking radio. Of course I do.
Basically, Soul's energy is constantly recycled into new people. And right now, I'm the latest person who that energy has kind of been recycled into. It's why I'm able to wield Sunshine, because Sunshine was his weapon back when he was alive and a sun god. So, yeah. It's something. But yeah, there you go. You know something that not many people know. So, it's kind of take that as me being like, hey, kind of like a bonus to the whole I'm sorry for stabbing you type deal.
Well, I'm glad you trust me with that.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to show that you know, I'm willing to trust you, so hopefully we can work towards you trusting me again.
Yeah, that's definitely something I'll be working towards. It might take a little time. I'm not
Understandable.
exactly used to
I'm
that
not
happening, but
Yeah, I'm not expecting you to just walk out of here and be like, "Oh yeah, I trust the grape again," you know? Like it's I'm not expecting it to be an instantaneous process.
yeah, yeah. All right. The chat's been nice, but
Yeah.
I really got to think about going. I have message to delivers. It's kind of
Yes,
busy.
yes, good idea. All right. Talk to you later, Necro.
Okay, I'll see you around.
Yep.
Thanks for the talk.
Yep. That was nice. Glad I could patch things up. Let's I just hope I don't regret telling Necro about the whole soul thing. Mm-hmm. Uh, Hi, Ghostface. Hi, Kitty. I'm gonna go ahead and mm, mhm. I'm gonna do some chores for Mom. Just just to ease some stress off of her. I think she'll like that.